Hey, this is Allie Wagner of Bay FC, and you are watching Bay Area Sports Wrap.
Start with Ann.
Hi, Karlie, Ann Killian with the San Francisco Chronicle. Can you describe your goal? And also, when did you find out that you were going to get the start?
Yeah, I think I found out yesterday, but the goal is so surreal. You know, I was running down the field and I just was like, okay, I think this is my time. And so I took the shot and hoped for the best, and it worked out. So, yeah.
Said he was like, no, you're too far out to shoot. Oh, great shot.
Not for Karlie.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was so surreal. I couldn't have dreamed of a better first goal, so, yeah.
Yeah, Karlie, it's Christian Dapp from
Yeah.
the Mercury News. You know, having that much room to run is pretty rare. I mean, you basically went end to end.
Yeah.
Albertine said, you know, you're kind of known for that, and you then did some at Cal. What is it like to just have that much space, and then, you know, how did you determine when you were going to shoot it?
Yeah, I think I've definitely done it a few times before, but I think this time I was a little further out. But, you know, my teammates, they were like, just take your shot. You have a hard shot. So I listened to them and shot it, and it went in. So, yeah.
Is that, I mean, like you went really far. Have you gone farther? Have you gone fully end to end? You know, what?
I want to say yes, definitely a few times, but, yeah. So.
When was the last time? Was it at Cal or was it that?
I want to say at Cal, maybe my sophomore or junior year. Yeah. So.
Paula?
Paula Maruri, congratulations for the victory. You guys connect with your fans again, first home game. And then I would like to say, Joelle, how do you feel to create a momentum for Karlie? And I have a question for Karlie. How do you find the strength? When do you know that you're going to be able to score the goal? Are we going to see this in the future again? Thank you so much.
Oh, sorry, what was your question again?
How do you feel to create a momentum for your team and for Karlie?
Yeah. I think just at the end of the game, Albertine said it best. Like, that was just such a team win, and obviously just a special night for Karlie. Like, first start, first goal, just an incredible night for our team to celebrate her and just everything that we were able to do together.
Karlie, how do you find this strength? And then are we going to see this in the future again? Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. I think Albertine, he gives us a lot of freedom to play and be creative. And, you know, I was running down the line and I was like, hey, you know, I'm just going to go. And it worked out. So I think, yeah, it was definitely a team win. And I'm just so excited we got the W.
William, Speed Sports Radio Service. First for Joelle. Obviously, you've had a great start to your season playing at center back. How has that transition been going into the new position, and how are you liking it so far?
Yeah. I found out at the beginning of preseason that I was going to be making the switch to center back. It's just been, I think, an amazing experience so far. Obviously, having Abby Dahlkemper next to you, it's not every day you get to play next to a player of her caliber, and she's just done an amazing job of coaching me and just letting me know like how to play that position. Obviously, the whole coaching staff has supported me 100% and just given me the resources that I needed. So I think they were not expecting me to progress as quickly as I did in that position, but they've been really happy with the results. So I think it's been showing a little bit, yeah.
And then for Karlie, a goal like that is something you usually see from someone who's been in the league for years. I mean, how does that help your confidence showing that you can do that at a professional level?
Yeah, I think just having like such a supportive team, because they were telling me like, shoot, Karlie, you know, you make these goals in practice. And so, you know, yeah, I think just having a supportive team behind me is so helpful. So, yeah.
Brian G. Santa Cruz Voice. So Joelle, you're obviously being teamed up in that center back role with, you know, arguably one of the best who ever do it. What is your communication like, and how, because it seems like, compared to the beginning of last year, and, you kind of went through some of that, rough times and such. How is your communication on the field defensively just improved over this time?
Yeah, I think Abby is just one of the best communicators in the game. I mean, she's always talking, always letting you know what to do on the field, and I think everyone on the team notices how great of a leader she is, and it just helps so. I think that we were missing that in the beginning of last season, someone who's vocal like that. So bringing her in and just having a leader and a player of her caliber, it's just helped the team so much, and I'm just like so grateful to play next to her. Yeah.
Marguerite College Baylor Sports Wrap first. How did it feel to be from San Jose and score that opening goal in this home opener tonight?
Yeah, it's honestly surreal. Yeah, just hometown player scoring the first goal of the season. I mean, you dream of moments like that as a child, you know. So just to get that first goal for our team, get the momentum going, you know, and it carried out through the whole game. It was just an amazing experience. Yeah.
So Karlie, did you see Rachel that she was ahead of the play, or were you just so focused on
I was
well, no matter what?
I was so focused on the goal. I was going for goal. So yeah.
All right, we're going to come to Christian.
Joelle, it seems like this, you know, not only have you fit in well at center back, you know, you're scoring, you're assisting. What, you know, has this kind of just opened up your game? What has it been like just experiencing it?
Yeah, I think just center back, seeing the game differently, just seeing the whole entire field has just opened up a whole different level of my game. You know, the passing, the long distribution. Obviously, I know I can finish too, and so that was fun that I got to be able to get a goal. But yeah, it's just been really fun to play center back. You know, I've played forward, I played midfield, never played center back before. So I think just taking all of the skills that I've learned from that position, just bringing it to center back and just allowing myself to be the player that I am, I think is working really well for me. Yeah.
Ann?
For both of you, I mean, you alluded to this, but you're both hometown South Bay girls, and just to be here and see, you know, last year was the first year, but you know, 15,000 people show up tonight, and just the energy around this. Just can you talk a little bit about that, about what it's like to have this in your hometown, to be able to be playing in your hometown?
Yeah, I think I would, like last year, I would come to these games and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like the fans are so great. And so now being on the field, it's just amazing. And, you know, I couldn't have dreamed of anything better, especially being from here, like you said. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think like a couple of years ago when they announced that Bay was getting a team, it's like you dream about it, coming back home, playing for your hometown team. And now that we're finally getting to live that dream and play for our hometown, it's just a dream come true, honestly. It's like what you dream of as a little kid. And so not only being able to like be on the team, but also contribute and make a difference has just been so amazing. It's just been so much fun. We're so grateful for all the fans that come out and just see all the little girls that we know what we're inspiring to.
Jeff Watson, Bob on Sports Bay. First up, congrats on the win.
Thank
Congrats
you.
on the goals that you nominated. Albert, you kind of alluded to this when he was talking. He mentioned how he's changing tactics throughout each week, which is something that's not that much heard of as far as sports. Usually one manager has his tactics and adjusts a little bit. How difficult or not is it kind of go week in week where you can have a different role, maybe playing a different position, you know, that kind of stuff, week in, week out?
Yeah, I think because of the personnel that we have on this team, it's really easy for, not easy, but it's helps us adapt each week to what we're going to do. So if he says, oh, we're going to play 3-5-2 this week, we're going to play 4-3-3 this week, I think we have the personnel on our team where we're able to do that and work through it and figure out solutions because of the people that we have.
Yeah, I agree. I think, you know, we just have such a supporting coaching staff, too. If we have questions or anything, like, they help us work it out. And so I think just going into each week, we're ready for whatever formation we need to play, and we have the personnel just like she said. So, yeah.
And back to Christian.
For both of you, what have the past 3 weeks been like with everything that's been going on around the team and on and off the field?
Yeah, obviously we're just focused on this season, and I think the first couple weeks have gone inside really well for us. We're just focusing on one game at a time and just sticking together. So I think it's been pretty overall positive, and we're just sticking together as a team and just, yeah, taking it one day at a time.
Yeah, I agree. I've had nothing but positive experiences since I've gotten here, and the team's so supportive, and yeah, we're all focused on one thing, which is winning. So yeah.
Yeah. To follow up on that, Albertine talks about how this atmosphere here is special. Obviously, Karlie, you only played 2 games so far in this league, but Joelle, maybe you can speak to him more. But you know, Karlie, to get your thoughts too. What makes this atmosphere special? You know, there are stadiums of comparable size, but what makes it different here?
Yeah. I think just like the intimacy of the whole stadium, you just feel the presence of the fans around you because of the way it's built. But just seeing like 15,000, 16,000 people each week, which isn't happening across the league, but it should. But just to see our fans come out and just support us the way we do, it just makes a world of a difference. Because like when you score, like you hear them cheering, you just want to play for them and play for your team. So it really just amps us up and just gives us a lot of support. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. I've only, like you said, played 2 games, and by far this stadium was the best compared to the last one. So I was like, oh my gosh, like this is, wow, this is a lot of people since I've never played in front of that many people before, but it's just so great. And like hearing the fans, like Joelle said, it's just the best. So, yeah.
All right, we got 2 more in the corner, or just 1 more?
Just one more.
Yeah, just 1 more.
So this next week you're going to Washington. Okay, this is a, you know, not that, you know, the other 2 teams you played have been, you know, walkovers, but this is a real test for where this team is. In the room, how is the group feeling? Okay, this is where we've got to show up, or you're just going to play your game and let it work out?
Yeah, I mean, we're just going to show up every single game ready to win. Doesn't really matter who we're playing, because this league, it can change so, like, quickly. So no matter who you're playing, we're just going to go in full force knowing that we're going to win. So just that mentality every single game.
Do you recognize the importance that on a league scale, when you play this game, this one has got to be, we've got to play our best football, and we've got to look like a team that deserves to be on the field with one of the best in the league the last few years?
Yeah, I definitely think you have to consider it, but also just sticking to who we are and what we do best, and not overthinking it, because that can just cause problems for us. But just knowing our identity and who we are, and just sticking to it, and just know that if we do that, that the results will come.
All right.
This is A's TV announcer Chris Carey for Bay Area Sports Wrap. Please give us a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.